legs. If you remember in the video before, you know, uh, uh, this is Imtihan Khadija Burhan al-Wahi, the book of Sirah, Sirat ibn Hisham. Khadija, she asked her husband to sit in the top of her right leg, left leg, and each time she asked him, do you see the angel? He said yes, until she did the striptease, take off her clothes, and then she asked him to sit in the top of her on the position of sex, and then she asked him, do you see him? He said no. She said, the glory to Allah. This is an angel. This is the only proof Muhammad he have that this is an angel from God. It was the legs of his wife, the boobs of his wife, and his wife getting naked doing striptease. And if you ask Muslims why and how she found out that this is an angel, they would say, because he did leave. If he is a Satan, he would love to sit and watch naked women. Does that mean the wife of the Prophet was stripping for Satan? Or she is stripping for an angel? What is that? So in here, the question is very important. Who is the one to testify for Muhammad that he is a prophet of God? He have any witnesses? When the Bible says to us clearly about those who they can be or approving themselves, even in Islam, you know what? If you want to prove anything, you have to get 2 witnesses at least. 2 witnesses. Even in Islam. Proofs of adultery is 4 witnesses. The proof of any other thing is 2 witnesses. Do Muhammad have 2 witnesses that he ever saw an angel? No. So all of Islam is based in no one except one person. He claimed he saw. He claimed he heard. He claimed he did but never saw. When Muhammad, he said, I went to the 7th heaven. Did anyone saw Muhammad flying on the top of a donkey have 2 wings? No. Well, I can come tomorrow and say to you, yesterday God sent me a donkey with 4 wings. Do I have a proof? No. Are you going to believe me? For sure not. So all what Muhammad he was saying is a claim with no proof. When we go to Jesus Christ, we see that Christ, he have many witnesses, thousands of witnesses, and some of them, they are prophets of God, witness him, like John the Baptist. And not only that, we have the miracles of Jesus who've been experienced by thousands and thousands. And you will never see Jesus saying, an angel told me that I are a messenger, or told me you are a son of God. In any way, we cannot compare between Jesus and Muhammad. So Muhammad, he witnessed only for himself, and nobody will accept anyone witnessing to himself. Because a witnessing to yourself means nothing. Even if you go in normal court, like, witness to yourself, that's I am not a thief, who will believe you? You have to have witnesses. Secondly, do Muhammad have miracles? Moses have miracles. Jesus have miracles. Where is the miracles of Muhammad? Muhammad in the Quran says that we refrain to send miracles to mankind. Allah himself is saying he did not give Muhammad any miracles. Not even one. This is chapter 17, verse number 59. I want people to remember those verses. If a Muslim ever claim to you that Quran have miracles, tell him, you know what? This is mean your book is full of lies, because chapter 17, verse number 59 says, nothing prevented us from sending signs requested by the people of Mecca, except that ancient deny them when we send them. So Allah saying clearly that he refrained from sending miracles. Why? Because former generations, they rejected them. And this is false, because all of us, we knew that the Jewish believe in the miracles of Moses, and the Christians, they believe in the miracles in the Bible and the miracles of Jesus Christ. So this is a false excuse for Allah to say, I cannot give Muhammad miracles, because people before Muhammad, they believe in miracles. And the Christians and the Jews, they were the majority of the Middle East at that time. So this is a false excuse to say, nothing prevented us from sending signs requested by people of Mecca except that ancient deny them. Who are the ancient who deny them? Don't the Christian believe in all the miracles of Jesus Christ? And they are the majority of the world? Don't all the Jews believe in the miracles of the Torah written and mentioned in the book? This is a very false excuse made by false God, false prophet, because he cannot do miracles. This is a translation of chapter 17, verse number 59. It says it clearly, and I'm not the one who's saying that, guys. I want people to read with me, please. It says it clearly in here, the following. And we refrain from sending signs only, because the men of former generations treated them as false. We sent the she-camel to the Thamud to open their eyes, but they treated her wrongfully. We only send the sign by the way of terror and warning from evil. Allah will send only miracles of terrors. Look at this false excuse. This is a story supposedly. Allah gave a prophet, his name is Salih, a camel. This she-camel can provide milk to the whole village. And those people, they killed that camel, and this has made Allah so upset, and he decided he will never do miracles again. That's it. This is the miracle, refrain Allah from sending no more miracles. So why you give miracles to Jesus according to the Quran? Why you give miracles to Moses? How come only Muhammad you don't have miracles? How lucky Muhammad that he will not be supported by miracle except terror. This man, he will be my miracle of terror. He will be a terrorist. And in here we see that Muhammad saying to us clearly, I am a prophet with no miracles. With no miracles. Actually, not only with no miracles, I am a prophet who have a lot of mistakes and errors in his book. Later we will show you how huge is the mistakes in the Quran. History mistakes, geography mistakes, grammar mistakes in Arabic, science mistakes, like as an example, the earth is flat in the Quran. Allah created the stars in the lowest heaven, which means, according to Muslims, it's the atmosphere, and created the stars to shoot Satan in his butt if he tried to get out of the earth. Allah saying in the Quran, I challenge you to leave the zone of the earth, and we knew the Russian, the American, they left already the zone of the earth. And it's very funny, the kuffar, the infidels, is the one who was able to go out, not the Muslims. In different chapter in the Quran, 86 verse number 7, Allah saying that the sperm of the women is coming from the ribs of the women. As you see, this is chapter 86 verse number 6. It says, the response is, he was created from gushing fluid. The man is created from gushing fluid, gushing forth from the man and the women into the womb. Okay? Verse number 7, let us see what is that gushing fluid and how it's coming from the men and the women. Issuing from between the loins of the man and the breast of the women. The woman, she have gushing fluid is coming from her chest.